I want us to move on to the religion part of this conversation, and we're looking at a story that's actually horrific. Tanzania albino murders. More than 200 witch doctors have been arrested. It's just an unfathomable story coming out of this country, and proof that in Africa, in the world, we've got a long way to go when it comes to actually just accepting the basic human rights of other people.
It's not just in South Africa, I think. I mean, a lot of different cultures think that albinoism is sort of like it's a curse, or it's like you've been touched by the devil, and it's horrible because it's just regular people like you and me. I'm I'm of the opinion that you can believe what you want to believe, you can do what you want to do. If you prefer herbalistic medicine to traditional medicine to Western medicine, that's fine, but there has to be a line that's drawn, and that's when people get hurt. And the amount of people who've been killed just because they do not have pigmentation in their skin is horrific.
Yeah, look, I think when traditional medicine involves body parts, you need to stop.
That's a line, definitely.
Oh yeah. Look, it should fall under crimes like murder. You can't have a situation where doctors are selling body parts. Like, it doesn't matter if you're traditional or if you've got a PhD, it's not on. Like, straight up, because at the end of the day, you are cutting short someone else's life for the purpose of making a quick buck. And to be honest, it's a bit disgraceful considering that traditional witch doctors, yes, look, we're not saying that we can't have them, but to say that that's what they're doing, it's a bad look on Africans as a whole, because for the most part, it's supposed to be part of our tradition that we have such doctors. But at the same time, we don't want to have them posing negative images about us. It's bad enough that the rest of the world believes that Africa is one country. It's not really helping the situation when we're killing our own people for the sake of making money.
And superstitions, just ridiculous superstitions. Here we have, the killings have been driven by the belief advanced by some witch doctors that the body parts have properties that confer wealth and good luck. It's the most ridiculous thing to us sitting here. The truth of the matter is that there are people in Tanzania, in South Africa, who have similar, very disturbing beliefs. So how do we go about changing that?
I don't know, I think that it comes back to conversation. You need to have conversations with people, like, what stems this belief? What is it about the albino people that bring wealth and prosperity? What specifically? Because clearly their lifetimes haven't been very fortunate if this is the way they're being treated. And if we can get to that conversation and have people talking about that and around that, maybe they'll see that, no, actually, this is not going to do anything for me if I have body parts of an albino person. I don't even know how they use it. So I think it's about conversation and education. But having said that, when people believe something and it's deeply rooted within them, it is very difficult to break through that barrier. So it's one of those difficult situations, and you're not really sure how to go about it, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. I mean, things need to be done to stop these horrific events.
I agree. You can't really beat something that's ingrained in people. Belief is one of the hardest things to get rid of, especially if it's believing in something that's totally wrong. But I guess we cannot do something for the generation that's currently living right now because it'll take a long time for them to change. But we can ingrain it in the younger generation for the future, because at the end of the day, they already see individuals beyond color, beyond skin type, sex, whatever. They see everyone the same. You ask a 3-year-old child, okay, who are your friends? They don't name them by color, they name them by name. They interact with them just the way anybody else would. So when you have something like this, to change it, you would have to have, well, basically everyone to do their little bit to make sure, or just talk about it and to help people understand that some things are just not right, and some things you just have to view everyone as equal. It's, at the end of the day, the only difference is that we are different personalities. Whether we're black, white, yellow, green, we're still human.